It's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. 'Cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Ya-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Good day, friends. It's time for another Modern Monday with Lady Prudence, and here we are. Hello! All right. And look at this. I just finished pouring my drink. I actually remembered. I haven't yet eaten my dinner, which is sitting right next to me, still steaming, which it will not be doing after the end of this show. All right, here. Just trying to make everything fit. Drinks over there, and oops, I'm turned up very high. All right, how's that? Is that a little better? That seems a little better, according to my very fancy machines. Hello, I love you, I missed you. It's, oh my goodness, Pruhemian Burp City. Yes, it's about time. This needs to happen. Oh my goodness. All right. Put away some things just real quickly. I'm going to do that thing where I speak very loudly so you can't tell what I'm manipulating over here. It might have to do with my dinner. It might have to do with my drink. It might have to do with me finding a special hat to wear for tonight. There. Of course that's what it was. Nothing to see here, folks. All right. There. I even took a shower and washed my hair today. I'm doing fine. All right. So, as suggested by the title of today's show, today is a Forget Your Worries show. So, I'm also about most of the way through writing down all of your requests. It's a good lineup today. You're all on fire. Lots of great sassy songs, upbeat songs, things to make us smile, things that I will royally fork up so that we can all have a good laugh together. I get a little bit closer on Re Your Brains every time, right? Oh, who wrote Ballroom Blitz? Whatever. I'm gonna do the Tia Carrera version. Fight me. That's the best version. It slaps, and I will die in this hell. And young people, if you don't know who Tia Carrera is or why I would sing Ballroom Blitz in honor of a beautiful Cantonese model, it's because of the movie Wayne's World that was based on an SNL skit by the same name, starring Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. Look it up. It's the best. Let's see. All right. So I'm writing down all of the things that you've wanted. Good. There's one. Okay. So far, which one was that? Too much. Okay. All right. So far on the docket are mostly fair songs, honestly, plus Jonathan Colton song. So we've got William wanted Lusty Young Smith. Nat once said wants Re Your Brains by Jonathan Colton. Zarkenfrued wants Under the Violet Moon by Blackmore's Night, which means I'll be getting out my harp tonight. And Material Squirrel wants Twiddles by Janie Maneely. Evelyn wants Angus's Kill. Well, Evelyn said she wanted to hear the one about the Scotsman, but fun story, I don't sing that one anymore because it's about sexual assault. So instead, I learned the song Angus's Kilt by Lolly Foy. It's delightful, and everything in it was completely consensual. So Johnny O wants Ballroom Blitz. I'm going to sing the Tia Carrera version. You are welcome to remind me. Has anyone posted it yet? All right, so nobody else has come up with the name of whoever it is that did Ballroom Blitz. I don't know. It's hardly matters at this point. All right. And Dragonfly wants Two Magicians. Excellent. This is going to be a great, great night. Let me see. And poor Nap, your 8th grade is melting your brain. I hear you, honey. It gets better. I promise. Like, just, remember to be yourself and don't worry about what the haters say. Haters gonna hate, and shaker's gonna shake, and quaker's gonna quake, just like Taylor said. Let's see. And oh my gosh, Nat, you broke your thumb while baton twirling, and they weren't even on fire. What? Honey, baby, no. You need your thumbs. Wow. Oh, well, I mean, that is an interesting story, though. Like, other people, well, the other most interesting way I've ever heard that someone has broken their thumb was the Red Angel of the Angels, Heroines in Disguise. The Red Angel once snapped too forcefully and dislocated her thumb. So strange things have happened. Oh my goodness. But you've got a splint on. Okay, good. Keep, listen to your mother the nurse. Mothers don't always know everything, but when they're a nurse, you can probably, trust what they say. Let me just check and see if anyone posted to my Facebook. I don't think that they did. I think all of our requests so far are through Discord. So if you have any ideas, drop them into the chat, which I am now looking at again. Yay. Evelyn's excited about the angel kilt. Yes, I'm sure Angus would be very happy for that autocorrect. Oh, and Nat's going to survive. Good. And hello, GDC 28625. And all right. And I'd love to do like an area check. Oh, Johnny O was almost in my NC Ren Fair neighborhood this past weekend at the Helen, Georgia Oktoberfest. Helen had an Oktoberfest. Of course they did. Oh my gosh. They practically are having an Oktoberfest throughout the entire year, much less like now during traditional Oktoberfest. Traditional Oktoberfest was in September, but now it's October, whatever. Yeah, it's never not October enough for an Oktoberfest. I love celebrating October, don't you? Yes, let's do it over a beer. However, that is not a clue about tonight's drink. Oh yes, there is a drink, and let me scroll the instructions. All right, step 1, request a song. Step 2, when your song is played, ask a yes or no question about the drink. Step 3, you have 3 guesses to identify the drink. At the end of the night, I'll tell you how to submit your guesses. And step 4, if you win, your first win will get you discounts to my online store, ladyprudence.bandcamp.com. And subsequent wins will get you free downloads of my music, my lovingly and expensively recorded music that it makes me so happy to get to share with you. So, or you can share it with a friend as a gift, So it's the gift that keeps on giving, like really. So here's a drink to your health. I might also take bites to your health because I just made this, I thought I had time. I really did, dear listeners. I thought I had time to make my dinner and then eat it before the show, and she did not. Oh. It's really good too. How's that Foley? You enjoying that ASMR? This is how ASMR works, right? I feel terrible. Some of you are probably cringing so hard. I'm sorry. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. I can reheat my food later. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, Nat is going to your home fair every weekend. You went for your birthday this time. Oh, that's awesome. Wonderful. Oh, and Nat, you don't have any haters but yourself. Well, we love you, honey, and it gets better. I promise. Okay. So just keep at it. Keep working on figuring out what you need to live your best life. Okay. And you've got our support. Cara wants to hear Monty Python's Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. Let me scroll up a bit and see if anybody else has made a let's see what else you guys have said. Let's see. Just to see if any more late requests have come in. I'm not seeing any, but if I have missed your request, then type it in again and get your friends to hype you up. So I'm putting down Cara for Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. Do, 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 do. We'll see if I remember how the verses go. It might. Oh no, Nat wants to change your request to Pruhemian Burp City. Amazing. Oh, and Evelyn's autocorrect strikes again. Drinking a Red Hill atmosphere wine will come later. Red Bill. Red Bull. I love it. Oh, it never changed. And Nat once said needs Zoloft and Bubbles. Bubbles and Zoloft. All right. All of these things, they don't sound too unsurmountable. Okay, so why don't we do a music now? So tonight's starts off with Williams Lusty Young Smith. All right, so let me call up the words. So to find the words to this one, all I have to do is go to voicesofvirtue.bandcamp.com, which I'm posting into the chat. So because this is one of the songs on our album, Voices of Virtue, songs of only the highest moral turpitude, like The Lusty Young Smith, The Drunken Scotsman, and that classic by King Henry VIII, Pastime with Good Company. But my dear friend and singing partner, Lily Bragg, was the one who sang, primarily sang on this particular song. So I don't have the lyrics memorized yet. So I'm going to use the words. You forgive me. Let me go grab my guitar. La, la, la. We're gonna have some music soon. It's gonna be so great. 'Cause that's the way we do it on Net 21 Adventures. Did you like the new commercial and I've been working on? Oh man, yeah, I'm a real nerd, and I will never change. I promise. Alrighty. All right, let's see. Let's see if I remember what key I like to do this in. Oh my gosh. Nope, let's do it in C. All right. So now let me do this in the way that I like to, which is by pasting the name of the song and then highlighting it. All right. Oh, so, and here are your two starting clues. Number one, it is alcoholic. And number two, it's the same drink I've been drinking for the past 2 weeks. I think I really like it. So, oh, and Johnny O took the advantage of when I disappear to go get an instrument or tune it or whatever. When I'm distracted in some way, you get to do an AMA. Ask me anything. Are you currently working on any new song in particular? Well, right now I don't really have one that I'm composing. I have one that I'm supposed to be composing, but I haven't yet. I should get on that. But there are some that I want to learn. One, I want to learn "Bird on the Wing," which is a song that has been sung many times by our dear Eddie Jeff Cahill, also known as Bathos the Muse. And he is the reason for tonight's topic of forgetting your worries, because we lost him a little less than 24 hours ago. And a group of us went over to his hospital room after fair, and we brought our instruments so that we could help to cheer him up a little bit. But he was pretty far gone by the time we got there, and so he was asleep while we were playing, and then after a little while he stopped breathing, and then we played a few more songs and filled the room with love so that he could take it with him wherever he's gone. So that's why I need a little cheering up, and why I want to stick to happy songs for tonight, because sometimes that's just what you need. I am a big fan of feeling your feelings, and I felt a lot of real big feelings last night. So we're gonna go for the happy ones. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, William, after his first, he asked a question, but then I told him that that the drink is the repeat drink from the last couple of weeks. And so now William has invited someone else to take the question, since he's not home with his PC notebook. And Kara has whispered a prayer for Eddie Jeff. Good night, sweet prince, and may flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Yeah. Yeah, and Johnny O, we've all had a little too much loss for this year. And Nat, don't worry about it too much, baby. It's going to be fine. I'm going to sing you some pretty songs. And if you guys figure out what I'm drinking, then that's great. And if you don't, well, I'll drink something else sometime. So here's a drink to your health. And the first question that I see about it, I will answer. So A lusty young smith at his vice stood a-filing, his hammer laid by, but his forge still aglow, when to him a buxom young damsel came smiling, and asked if to work in her forge he would go, with a jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle, with a jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle, hi-ho. I will, said the smith, and they went off together. Along to the young damsel's forge they did go. They stripped to go to it, 'twas hot work and hard weather. They kindled a fire, and she soon made him blow, with a jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle, with a jingle bang, jingle, hi-ho. Her husband, she said, no good work could afford her. His strength and his tools were worn out long ago. The smith said, well, mine are in very good order, and I am now ready my skill for to show. With a jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle, with a jingle bang, jingle, hi-ho. Red hot grew his iron, as both did desire, and he was too wise not to strike while 'twas so. Said she, what I get out of the fire, so prithee strike home and redouble the blow. Now, this is an interesting bit of science, my dear friends, so listen closely. 6 times did his iron by vigorous heating grow soft in her forge in a minute or so, but as often was hardened, still beating and beating. But the more it was softened, it hardened more slow. That's just physics. With a jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle, with a jingle bang, jingle hang, jingle hi-ho. When the smith rose to go, quoth the dame, full of sorrow, oh, what would I give could my husband do so? Good lad, with your hammer come hither tomorrow, but pray could you use it once more ere you go? That's 7. With a jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle, with a jingle bang, jingle hi-ho. With a jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle, with a jingle bang, jingle hi-ho. Oh, yes. Oh, indeed. Oh, love. So I'm scrolling up a little bit, and Material Squirrel says, wait, I know this tune from the Angels. That's right. So this tune, the Angels very cleverly borrowed it to write their key song, which is the most wholesome song in existence. I will fight anyone on that. So about how everyone in this world has the right to share or keep their treasures. This treasure is mine, only I hold the key. So you can jingle bang jingle all you wish, or not at all, as you prefer. There. Oh, the key song. Yes, this is the wholesome content we are all here for. And they always sing it as their last song of the day. At least I believe that's still their practice. Oh, Nat, and that's exactly right. You are the treasure. Only you hold the key. All right. So now, Nat, it is time for your song. So if anyone else wants to ask William's question about the drink, or should I just answer the question that he did ask? Is it fruity? Oh, there. Dragonfly is asking the question on behalf of William. Is it red? No. All right. So now I'm going to sing Your Brains by Jonathan Colton. I'm going to do my best anyway. Your Brains, chords. Pew. Pew, pew. Wait, what is this? Oh, good. Here we go. All right. Do I like to do it in his key? Does anyone remember? I can't keep up with all this now. Let's see if I like this particular version. All right. So, Nat, you may ask a yes or no question about the drink. Princess is down here taking a drink. Let's see, there she is. Princess Cam. Hello, Princess. Hello, everybody. It's Princess. Who's the best girl? There. We all need Princess Cam. She's the best. Hey, Princess, if you want to sit up here, you can. Come here. It's like you'll be in a tent. Yeah. Okay. She's just gonna. Can you? Let's see. There she is. She's going behind the drapes that I put up because she likes to feel as if she's in a cave. All right, so let's see how well I remember this song. Hey Tom, it's Bob from the office down the hall. Good to see you, buddy. Have you been? Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now. I really wish you'd let us in. I think I speak for all of us when I say I understand why you folks might hesitate to submit to our demands. But here's an FYI, you're all gonna die screaming. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable. I mean, no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here. Maybe we should compromise. If you open up the doors, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. So let the record show that I want to transpose this up by 2 steps. So let's see how this sounds. I don't want to nitpick Tom, but is this really your plan? To spend your whole life locked inside a mall? Maybe that's okay for now, but someday you'll be out of food and guns. And then you'll have to make the call. I'm not surprised to see you haven't thought it through enough. You never had the head for all this bigger picture stuff. But Tom, that's what I do, and I plan on eating you slowly. All we want to do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable. I mean, no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we want to do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here. Maybe we should compromise. If you open up the doors, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I'd like to help you, Tom, in any way I can. Oh, man, I've forgotten how the bridge goes. And plus, this is a dumb key for the bridge. Okay. All right, back to the previous key. Maybe. I'd like to help you, Tom, in any way I can. Dang it, I forgot how it goes. I sure appreciate the way you're working with me. I'm not a monster, Tom. Well, technically I am. I guess I am. It's going great, y'all. We're doing great. I've got another meeting, Tom. Maybe we could wrap it up. I know we'll get to common ground somehow. Meanwhile, I'll report back to my colleagues who were chewing on the doors. I guess we'll table this for now. I'm glad to see you take constructive criticism well. Thank you for your time. I know we're all busy as hell. And we'll put this thing to bed. When I bash your head open, all we want to do is eat your brain. We're not unreasonable. I mean, no one's going to eat your eyes. All we want to do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here. Maybe we can compromise. If you open up the doors, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Back to 85% on that one. Well, maybe 90%. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Good days. Good day, everybody. And Nat, did you ask a question about the drink? All right. And, everybody's sharing their stories. You guys are being so cool to each other. And William's like, yeah, your brain's just so full of stuff. Of course you don't know how, bridges go. Like, that is my tragic flaw, like that's what always gets me is the bridge of the song. Oh yeah. Nat's like, yeah, no, definitely the zombies already ate my brain. So that's totally fair. Okay. So now I'm torn because I could either sing Under the Violet Moon the way I always sing it, which is using my harp, but that's in a really high key. And I don't think you guys always like it when I sing up really high. Because I've told you before, I pitch everything that I sing during fair days, and I do sing this song during fair days. Everything I sing, I pitch it really high so I can sing it louder so people can hear me, so they give me their money. But I don't need to do that here because we're all just real intimate here. It's a close and personal experience. Delilah, it's Prudence. So maybe I just try to sing it on the. Let's see. Dragonfly, you got to meet her on Saturday? What? And you're not talking about me. I would have remembered. Oh, well, I love you dearly, Material Squirrel. Give your roommate my best. Wait. All right, I think this is going to be nice. So, Zark and Fruit, if you have made it to the chat, go ahead and ask your question about the drink. Dancing to the feel of the drum, leave this world behind. We'll have a drink and a toast to ourselves under a violet moon. Tudor Rose with her hair in curls will make you turn and stare. Try to steal a kiss at the bridge under a violet moon. So raise your hats and your glasses too. We will dance the whole night through. We're going back to a time we knew under a violet moon. Cheers to the nights and the days of old, the beggars and the thieves, living in an enchanted wood under a violet moon. Fortune teller, what do you see? Future in a card. Share your secrets, tell them to me under a violet moon. So raise raise your hats and your glasses too. We will dance the whole night through. We're going back to a time we knew under a violet moon. So raise your hats and your glasses too. We will dance the whole night through. We're going back to a time we knew under a violet moon. Close your eyes and lose yourself in a medieval mood. Taste the treasures and sing the tunes under a violet moon. 'Tis my delight on a shiny night, the seasons of a year, to keep the lanterns burning bright under a violet moon. So raise your hats and your glasses too. We will dance the whole night through. We're going back to a time we knew under a violet moon. So raise your hats and your glasses too. We will dance the whole night through. We're going back to a time we knew under a violet moon. Oh, woo! Awoo! And Nat is buying a guitar this week. Amazing. Oh, I hope you love it. Oh, she's getting it. Your mom's getting it for your birthday. That's wonderful. Oh, wait, she gave in for your birthday, but it's your money, so I don't know why she should care. You know, and I mean, and a guitar is worth more than the notes you can play on it. Even if it takes you a while to learn how to play it well, it's a conduit. It's a beacon. It's a pathway. It's a gateway to greater things. So congratulations. I hope you love it. Take it slow and don't go down. Don't be too hard on yourself if it doesn't sound good the first, the 4 years that you play it. All right. Give it time. Oh, all right. Ooh, and 150 used. So that means that it's probably a fairly decent guitar. All right. So it's time for me to play the song from Material Squirrel, and our lovely lass has gone to satisfy a promise to her roommate. So, oh, Johnny O, yes, be safe on the road, and thank you for listening, darling. All right. So we're going to have Twiddles by Janie Maneely. This is my what's good for the goose is good for the gander song. Turnabout is fair play. And this is by the inimitable Janie Maneely with a couple of tweaks or twiddles, as you might say, from myself and my dear friend Lily Bragg. So here we go. When the boats all get to sailing and the men are off and gone, what about the women who are up and left alone? Do you think we sit and twiddle thumbs until our lads come home? Oh, there's other things to twiddle when a girl's left on her own. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-I, twiddly-idee-hey. It's oftentimes a lad'll leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-I, twiddly-idee-hey. There's other things to twiddle when the lads have sailed away. Oh, I remember Nellie, she was young and she was gay. She won the heart of Captain Dan, but then he sailed away. He left her high and dry with just a kiss upon the chin. But as his ship went sailing out, another ship sailed in. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-I, twiddly-idee-hey. It's oftentimes a lad'll leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-I, twiddly-idee-hey. There's other things to twiddle when the lads have sailed away. Oh, then there was Lucinda Brown, as fair as any May. Her true love went a voyage in a sailor man by trade. Keep the fire burning, love, those were the words he spoke. So she found herself some other loves to keep the fire stoked. When Lucinda's man came back to knock upon the door, she was as glad to see him as she'd ever been before. He left her sleeping in her bed, but Lucy didn't care, 'cause the the couple in the closet sure could use a little air. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-I, twiddly-idee-hey. 'cause oftentimes a lad'll leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-eye-dee-eye, twiddly-eye-dee-ay. There's other things to twiddle when the lads have sailed away. You hear a lot of stories about the sailors and their sport, about how every sailor's got a girl in every port. But if you'd add in 2 and 2, you'd figure out right quick it's just 'cause every lass has got a lad on every ship. And it's twiddly-eye-dee-eye-dee-eye, twiddly-eye-dee-ay. There's oftentimes a lad'll leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-eye-dee-eye-dee-eye, twiddly-eye-dee-ay. There's other things to twiddle when the lads have sailed away. There's other willies willing to twiddle when your willies sailed away. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Gay pirates, for sure. Oh, yes. All right. All right. Oh, and now it's time for Evelyn's song. All right, which I have substituted for Angus's Celt. Angus's Celt. Now, before we can go on into this story, I'm still working on my Scottish accent. If it becomes Russian, I'm not sorry. Before we can go into this story, I think I have to like open my mouth wider is the problem into this story. It's time for you to learn a little bit about Highland great kilts. I gotta put the in it. So the great kilt is a garment that's made out of a huge rectangle. I don't know what that was. A huge rectangle of tartan in the family clan's tartan, the proper colors and pattern that indicates a particular family. Yeah, that's good. We're going to Russian now. Okay. So Evelyn wants to know if the drink is yellowish. A little bit yellowish. Yeah, you're onto something. So where were we? Giant rectangle made out of a clan's tartan or their family colors and pattern. So and the way that one puts on a great kilt is that one lays it out in its full length, which is about the size of a school bus. You know, it's a couple of yards wide by anywhere from 5 to 7 to 9 yards long, which means so it's a great long rectangle that is not only useful as a garment to wear, but it can also be used as, say, a blanket or a tent if you're caught out in the elements, or you could, I don't know, swaddle a horse with it. Like it's a huge rectangle. And then in order to put it on, it's highly amusing because our friend, the Scotsman, in naught but his shirt, in front of God and everyone, kneels on the ground and pleats the garment one pleat at a time until it's approximately the same width as could go around his waist, plus a little bit of skirt so he's not going off and revealing himself. So without, at least being invited. So so that is the garment that we're talking about. And traditionally also, when one has married, one presents one's wife with an arisette, which is also a great long garment that can be plaited around her waist in a skirting that's also long enough that she can throw it over her shoulder, show off her colors, and show off what family she's married into. So it's a lovely tradition that sometimes results in hilarity. Oh, und Nat hat mir gefragt, du sprichst Deutsch? Ja, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch. Ich habe es sehr gern. Ich habe 525 Tagen mit meinem Duolingo. Ja, es war mein Nebenfach auf meiner Universität. Und so oft als ich kann, fliege ich nach Deutschland oder Österreich oder der Schweiz, dass ich Deutsch sprechen kann. Ja, ich habe es sehr, sehr gern. All right. So back to Angus's kilt. All right. So and as a kilts come in all different sizes. So if you want to sing along with the chorus, I'm working on the choreography. I've got choreography for the second hand. So it was second half of the chorus, but I'll try to come up with something for the first half. So tis a fine thing, a bonny thing, the fair is to be seen. Some are long and some are short and some are in between. I can't do the choreography with my guitar in my hand, so you guys gonna have to step up. All right, here we go. Oh, Angus was a happy lad, for soon he would be wed. He found a brisk and bonny lass to take into his bed. And happier still his mother was that he had found a wife, for truth be told, she'd often feared to be stuck with him for life. Now, in honour of the grand affair that one day would be, she set about to weave a kilt, the finest ever seen. The night before the wedding, when the kilt was finally done, she called young Angus over and she tried it on her son. 'Tis a fine thing, a bonny thing, the fair is to be seen. Some are long and some are short and some are in between. Now she wound the kilt around him and she wound and wound and wound. And when she finished winding, it was still 8 yards too long. Well, never fear me, bonny boy, we'll simply cut it off. And to your blushing bride we will give the extra cloth. Oh, Angus was so happy now, his heart was swelled with pride. He felt that he must rush right out and show it to his bride. 'Twas raining, so he grabbed a cloak to shield him on the moor. But in his haste to be away, his kilt slammed in the door. 'Tis a fine thing, a bonny thing, the fair is to be seen. Some are long and some are short and some are in between. Oh, Angus was in such a rush to show off for his bride that he never really noticed that he left the kilt behind. He rapped upon her door and said, "Let me in, I pray. I've something that you got to see before our wedding day. 'Tis a fine thing, a bonny thing, the fair is to be seen. Some are long and some are short and some are in between." Now Bridget let him in, you know, but said, "You cannot stay, for I've got to get me beauty sleep before our wedding day." Now Angus gave a hearty laugh and said, "It's a fine idea, but you really got to see what I've got hiding under here. 'Tis a fine thing, a bonny thing, the fair is to be seen. Some are long and some are short and some are in between." All right, here it comes. Well, now when the cloak was thrust aside and Angus stood quite bare, we must admit she was impressed and tried hard not to stare. "Why, love, I'll ne'er see finer, though 4 and 4 I'll roam." "Och, lad," he cries, "that's nothing. I've got 8 more yards at home. 'Tis a fine thing, a bonny thing, the fair is to be seen. Some are long and some are short and some are in between. 'Tis a fine thing, a bonny thing, the fair is to be seen. Some are long and some are short and some are in between." Oh. Yes, indeed. So I love that one. Oh, Evelyn, you missed your answer. I did not say it in German. I said, you asked if it was yellowish, and I said, yeah, a bit. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, so that's your answer. All right. Oh, Evelyn. Oh, I'm sorry. Is everyone else hearing me okay? I hope it's not me. That Evelyn's getting 3 to 5 notes, then lag. Oh my goodness, that's harsh. All right, but I mean, hopefully the rest of you can hear it. All right. So now it's time for Johnny O's song, and he already excused himself, so if anyone wants to ask his question, go right ahead. And the man in the back said, everyone attacking, it turned into a ballroom blitz. And I'm looking up the chords, and I'm going to take a drink to your health. Is that the name of the band? Sweet? No, it was the Misfits. Wasn't it? I don't know. Somebody else named Sweet apparently is credited. Whatever. This one has some votes. Oh, The Sweet. Sorry, I can kind of an idiot. I just play stuff. All right. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I can do these opening chords, but I don't know if I will. So I might just start. All right, y'all. I'm about to go hard, so get ready. Except I'm a folk singer. I don't know what I'm doing now. It's fine. Oh, it's been getting so hard living with the things you do to me. Oh, my dreams are getting so strange. Like to tell you everything I see. Oh, I see a man at the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And a girl in the corner let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah, it's like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the man in the back said, everyone attacking and turn into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I want to warn you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. I'm reaching out for something, touching nothing's all I ever do. I softly call you over, and you appear, there's nothing left of you. Now the man in the back is ready to crack as he raises his hands to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone's mourner. She could kill you with a wink of her eye. Oh, yes, electric, so frighteningly hectic. And the band started leaving, 'cause they all stopped breathing. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the man in the back said, everyone attack and turn it to a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I want to warn you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Oh, then we just repeat it, huh? Oh, yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the man in the back said, everyone attacking and turn into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I want to warn you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Nice. So, did it. Fantastic. Yay. Oh, and since Nat is having a birthday, it's definitely leveling up. That's how we treat it in Nat 21 Adventures. And the players get a wish on their birthday. So, yeah, Mab just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. All right. Now it's time for a Dragonfly song. The Two Magicians. Just a pair of magicians that like playing around together. You know, we'd all do it if we could. Oh, a lady sat by her own front door, waiting on her man. When by there came a lusty smith with his hammer in his hand, saying, "You are but a maiden fair, all in your robes of red. Now will you have me in your arms and have me in your bed?" "Away, away, you bold blacksmith, what you do say is wrong. Dost thou think a lass like me can be had for but a song?" He sang, "Bide, lady, bide, your lust for me don't hide. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride. Bide, lady, bide, your lust for me don't hide. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride." Now the lady, she took out her wand and held it high in her hand. She turned herself into a dove, saying, "Catch me if you can." So the blacksmith shook his hammer, and it turned to a magic stick, and he became a soaring hawk for to dive to her quick. He sang, "Bide, lady, bide, your lust for me don't hide. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride. Bide, lady, bide, your lust for me don't hide. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride." Now listen closely, because there's a lot that's about to happen in a very short amount of time. Now the lady, she became a nun, all dressed in novice white, and he became a habit for to pray with her by night. So she became a full-dressed ship sailing on the sea, and he became a sailor bold, and aboard of her went he. So the lady, she became a rose on a rose bush in the wood. Well, he became the morning dew, and he sprinkled her where she stood. So the lady, she became a horse, dark as the night is black, and he became a golden saddle for to ride upon her back. He sang, "Bide, lady, bide, your lust for me don't hide. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride. Bide, lady, bide, your lust for me don't hide. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride." Now the lady chewed upon her wand, deciding what comes next, as he admired this paragon of the fairer sex. With a laugh she turned into a man and leered upon him good. He became a bonny lass, and she took him where he stood. "Bide, lady, bide, your lust for me don't hide. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride. Bide, lady, bide, your lust for me don't hide. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride. This dusty smith will be your love, so lay aside your pride." Sassy. There. Oh, and Dragonfly has asked her question. Is it fizzy? No. Here's a drink to your health, which is why I'm not very irpy tonight. All right. And now it's time for Cara Chapel's request. It's the sort of, actually, I suppose it's literally gallows humor, isn't it? Well, I mean, crucifix humor. Hilarious crucifixes. At least it was in the movie. What was it? Life of Brian? Okay. All right, let's find the words. And of course, the last song that I played can be found at voicesofvirtue.bandcamp.com because it's a virtuous experience. Look on the bright side of life. Let's see if my whistler is working today. All right. Let's see if I like the key that the boys did. The boys of Monty Python. And I might have to take some liberties with the melody because I don't remember it all that well. But Kara, whenever you would like to ask a question about the drink, go right ahead. Some things in life are bad, they can really make you mad. Other things will make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. Found it. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. For life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtains with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. So always look on the bright side of life. Just before you draw your let me do that chorus again. Always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show. Keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Oh, ooh, key change. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. What you got there? All right. So, well, that is the last of our requests for tonight. That was a pretty good lineup. Like, seriously, I really needed an upper tonight. So, guitar away. All right. So I want to thank you for joining me for some silly songs, some spooky songs, some, songs for the season, and just mostly a bunch of lighthearted stuff. So we're going to miss our dearly departed fellow. For those of you who missed the announcement towards the beginning and haven't yet seen on Facebook or otherwise, so we've lost a pillar in the Renaissance community today. A man who's been playing at Renaissance festivals for over 40 years and been playing all over and acting as quite the firebrand otherwise. for his entire life, all 75 years of his existence. So he had a good long go of it, and he passed surrounded by friends and music last night. Eddie Jeff Cahill, known to many as Bathos the Muse, could rarely be seen without his guitar and always had something to play for everyone. So, and was the very spirit of inclusion and music and the power that it had. So, so that's why I played who I'm playing for tonight. So now is your opportunity to put in your guesses for the drink of the night. We'll see. We'll see if any of you are getting any closer. I've got the instructions pasted into the chat, and for any of you who are able, I would love it if you would toss a coin to your bard, so I can keep going and, once I'm 75, afford health care. So I'm going to attempt to play a tune that I learned from Eddie Jeff. It's called Midnight on the Water. And, oh, Gary, thank you. I'm glad that you were able to join tonight. And so I'm going to try it on my violin. And if it's just terrible, then I'll get out my whistle and play it. But, just to shake things up, because Eddie Jeff was also really encouraging for his fellow musicians. So he helped us all, a lot of us, to feel brave. Ooh, before I do anything, where did you go? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna catch this stink bug. That's I'm gonna get you and feed you to a chicken. There. I've got a vial of stink bugs to feed to my friend's chickens. It's quite the experience. All right, gonna grab my violin. Like I said, I'll give it a try. If it sounds perfectly horrible, then because I haven't played this instrument since 7th grade, really. So that's been like over 25 years ago. Let's see for. All right, that's pretty close. So, like I said, if it's totally awful, I switch my whistle, which I know I can play well, but I'm going to play a tune called Midnight on the Water that I learned from Eddie Jeff. So, not terrible for an instrument that I haven't played in 25 years. Though I say it myself. All right, so I'm going to check your guesses. And thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for the excellent guesses. As always, you all have wonderful ideas for future installments. All right, not seeing any right answers tonight. So thank you, my friends, for helping me with the catharsis that music can bring us. I don't mind admitting that when we were playing for him last night, the tears were stealing my breath away and making it difficult to play because it was so raw at first. But I know that over time that the feelings will still remain there, but I'll have more room for the memories and less room for the sadness as time goes on. And I'll play in his honor for the rest of my days. So, and that is why, my dear friends, we who travel in the service of the Queen, we do not say goodbye. Goodbye is too final. Instead, we say, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.